Good morning, guys. We're out in the St. Johns River near the town of Palatka. Sun's just coming up. Dropped the boat in the water. Me and Harold got our shrimp nets. You know what that means? We about to catch some shrimp. Remember how to throw that thing?
I don't know. Look at that, I didn't even wash it since Daytona.
It's been hanging out with me too much.
I know.
Man, look at this. Got the sun cracking the horizon. See your rope. All right, folks. First throw. What we got?
On a week.
We got Uno. One shrimp. We can only go up from here, folks. We got. That's a little bit better right there. That's what we want. So I do think I need to ride around and mark them. That throw's probably got a dozen shrimp in it. A bunch of shad.
Gilled up.
Let's start working on that. We'll just start marking them and going from there. Shallower up here. Try it right here. What we got? I feel like I was marking them good. There should be in there right now. We got a couple in there. A little shad. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At least a dozen to throw right now, if I mark them. All right. So we're marking just a little bit. That's how we've had our best success so far this morning, is having to try to mark them, but they ain't thick. We're working for it right now. We got just the bottom of a shrimp basket covered up. Not the target species there. Big old long nosed garfish. Some shrimp too, but we're gonna dump him back. Be good if you wouldn't throw on the garfish anymore.
Hey, somebody else operating the boat. The depth finder.
The captain. Blame the captain. Little stinky things. If I was a real YouTuber, I'd eat that thing. Do a catch, clean, cook. We're gonna have to work on that. Hold on. He's got a damn beak through your net.
I love river shrimping.
Makes you miss Daytona, huh? There he goes.
I got him. Hold on.
You think about that. plan on having gar slime on the side of my face this morning.
Did it for the tube.
We had the best throw of the day there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna get after him.
Hope so. Little something right here.
All right. It takes a long time to hit bottom in this. You gotta really wait, feel your net hit the bottom. Got one. That's a good throw right there, Harold. We got some big ones in there.
That's a pretty good throw.
Probably the second best throw of the day that I've seen. Shabby. Hit it in reverse one time. I'm moving pretty fast.
Still marketing better than it was.
Sweet. Tilt that camera out a little bit, would you?
Which way?
Just out that way so you can see me throw. There you go.
I don't want to see that throw. That was a pretty good one then.
Pancakes. Pick that camera up and show them that deck for a second.
That's Ian's little pancake. Got some in the bucket. Got some over here iced down.
You're culling the shrimp out, picking out the big ones and the small ones.
Throwing the little ones back.
There are still some small ones this time of year. But I just broke my GoPro mount, so I'm gonna go to GoPro number 2. Whew. Gotta hydrate. Ah. 35 foot, folks. Up there in Georgia, they'd be throwing in like 50 foot of water sometimes. Halfway decent little marks on the bottom here. Got a couple in there, don't you?
Yeah. Shake them down.
Showing that net. All right, we're just measuring up, seeing what we got. So we got maybe not quite half a bucket of river shrimp. We definitely got enough for 2-3 meals though, but not a limit. It is what it is. See y'all at the house. Well, now time for the fun part. Gotta head these things all up, and when they're super fresh, I've iced these this afternoon. I took a little nap, but if you grab the head and the tail and pinch a little bit and just and you pull just right, see that? The vein comes right out. If you try to do that where tomorrow or something, it's not gonna do it. But I've got a big pile of shrimp here, and I've got something special I'm gonna cook for you guys, but I'm hoping Crystal comes over here and helps me head up the rest of these because it's gonna take a minute. Well, I'm back on the tug. It is a beautiful day out there, and I'm gonna cook you guys some shrimp. It's a couple weeks since I actually caught those shrimp with Harold, but I wanted to do the cookout on the tug for you guys, so here we are. I got all my shrimp peeled. It was a real pain. I did not have my toadfish deveiner. It took me like an hour to peel all them shrimp, but quick little rundown. I've got some penne pasta, sea salt, Old Bay, pepper, blackening seasoning, of course garlic and onion powder, some diced tomatoes, Parmesan Romano, garlic, mushrooms, heavy cream, and a little fine diced sweet onion. I'm gonna make a pasta dish. I don't know what you call it. I'm just kind of making it up. So the very first thing I'm gonna do is season up my shrimp. I'm gonna season them with some of that Chef Paul's blackening. This is, like I said, I think maybe 3 pounds. Well, it's 4 pounds shell on, so whatever that is. And there's a bunch of shrimp, so I'm gonna put a bunch of seasoning. I'm also gonna touch it just a little bit with some of that Old Bay. It just works good on shellfish, and we're gonna mix that in. I got my pan over here heating up. We're gonna cook these shrimp off and set them aside. Just put a little bit of olive oil in that pan, not too much, and go straight in with our shrimp. These shrimp are gonna cook extremely fast, so we're not gonna walk away from them. But I just want to cook them barely through, and then we're gonna pull them back out. Shrimp are just about done. Set the camera back down here, and I'm gonna start pulling these bad boys out. I'm gonna set them aside. Got all my shrimp out. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go in with a nice knot of butter here, and they got all that flavor down in the pan from the shrimp cooking. Touch of olive oil like that, and we've got our fine diced sweet onion and mushroom. We're going to go in and start sauteing that down. Get that going. My pasta's boiling, or my water's boiling. I'm going to put my penne pasta in the salted water. Things are starting to happen fast now, folks. You gotta have all your equipment, all your ingredients ready when you're doing something like this. Let's see. Oh yeah, those are good. I eat them just like that. Alright, so my onions and mushrooms are just getting right. Hopefully y'all can see that. I'm trying to film by myself here. Mushrooms just starting to get a little browned up on the edges, and the onions the same. At this point, I'm going to go in with an obscene amount of garlic. Like, probably more than you think you need. Because why not? We're just going to let that get fragrant. Right? That's going. I'm going to go in with a can of diced tomatoes. This is petite dice. And I'm going to cook it down. So don't get it in there too much, it'll steam up. But I've cooked all the liquid off those tomatoes off, right? Then I'm going to take Heaven whipping cream. I'm going to go in with probably, I don't know, 2 cups. Might as well just use all of this. And bring that up to a simmer. Look at that. That's pretty, ain't it? Once that gets simmering, I'm going to go in with some Parmesan cheese. To add a little something here in the 4th quarter. Italian dried herbs. I just tasted it. It tasted like maybe it needed a little touch of something. Like that. Now we got it all bubbly. We're going to go in with a bunch of Parmesan cheese. Like a lot. Because I want it to be thick. And yeah, I did just use the cheap Parmesan cheese. But you got to remember, we're out in the ocean. That's going to get nice and thick. As my cheese melts down in there, now I'm going to go in with that pasta water. About half of what I had there. That's going to help the sauce adhere to the pasta in just a minute. Let this cook back down. Alright, that's thick and bubbly. I'm going to go in with about half of my shrimp. Like that. Get them down in there and happy. Stir them around. Then go in with our penne pasta. Get all that pasta out of there. Give this a stir. Get that penne and everything incorporated. Just like that. And of course we'll finish it off with some of those pretty shrimp. That's it, folks. That's tugboat shrimp and pasta. Well, I just got on watch. I thought I'd enjoy my pasta with a little bit of a view here. So I guess you could call it somewhat of an Alfredo sauce, but it's delicious. I'm not just tooting my own horn. Probably go downstairs and see what the other guys think in a second here. But I will say, I wanted to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting and liking. I truly appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next one. I think I got a fish on.